I'm Raylene Berry. I am your educational technologist here at Grace School of Theology. We're going to learn about Canvas, our learning management system. Canvas is our learning management system. It is the place where we will access our courses and turn in our assignments, do our discussion boards, and anything that has to do with our courses online. To access Canvas, you will go to gsot.instructure.com. Again, that is gsot.instructure.com. Once you get that there, your email address will be your Grace email address that was given to you when you first became a student. Your password will generally be that same email address before the GSOT portion, unless you have changed it. You also received a video, which we'll talk more about that shortly, which will show you how to log in and also how to change your password. Once you log into Canvas, you will see the Grace logo. It will say courses at the top. It will show you your grades as well as the calendar. Also, you will have your notification section. Generally, these notifications come to you. It's like a sticky note section where once you've seen these notifications, you can get rid of them. But it's up to you. For example, some that we send are in Spanish. If Spanish is not your language of choice, you can get rid of it by clicking the X button to close it. But some notifications you may want to keep, like this one here on how to access our support. This has some key information. I recommend that you keep this one there for you. Over on the right-hand side is any things that are coming up, any assignments that are due, any feedback like grades that are coming up. There will always be on your right-hand side of your screen. To access any courses, you will click on Courses. All students have been added to several courses by default. The Canvas Student Learning Center, the Library Learning Resources, the Logos Learning Center, also the Student Frequently Asked Questions area. Also, Duke, who is our mascot, has also been added to our research writing course. We will go into that one shortly. Let's access our Student Learning Center because that's going to be your point of reference quite often. When in doubt, if you ever have any questions and you want to learn more about Canvas, I encourage you to visit the Student Learning Center. The Student Learning Center is a course that you will probably want to come and do if you want to spend some time. You can start the training and go from the beginning to the end, or if you ever need help with something, I encourage you to come here. If you click the Start Training, it will take you question by question, and you can just start by doing whatever it tells you to do by clicking the next button. Also, if you don't have a lot of time, you can click on the modules button on the left-hand side of the screen and you could see the things that you need. For example, if you want to learn how to log into Canvas, there is some information on how to log into Canvas. Or you click back on the modules button, or you know that you want to submit an assignment. You know you have an assignment due. You're not really sure how to submit that assignment. You will click right here on Submitting Assignments. There is a short video on how to submit assignments. This area will be one of your best friends during your courses here at Grace. So I encourage you often to come back to the Student Learning Center. When in doubt, always use the home button to take you back to the basic areas of the Canvas Student Learning Center. Now, let's go back to the courses list. We also have, if you notice on the left-hand side of every course, you are also inside of the Library Resource Center. You are also in the Writing Center as well as the Logos Center. Every course will have those basic courses inside of them. you will also have those listed in your basic courses at the top. If we go into the Library Learning Resource Center, you will find that you will have a place where you can access the library logins, how-to videos on how to access the videos, on how to access the library, how to use the library resources, how to find your textbooks, how to get assistance with using Grace's library, how to write papers. You will go into the Writing Center on how to do certain things with writing papers. Here at Grace, you will write papers continuously. So this will be a great, valuable resource for you. How to contact your librarian. I won't spend a lot of time here, but I encourage you to go into this area and learn more. You will want to get to know this area here at Grace and get to know your librarian as well. I can also go back up to the top and click on courses, or I can go to the left and click on the Writing Center. The Writing Center is available at all times. If you're inside of a course and you need to write a paper and you're not really sure how to write a paper, or you're not really sure what format to write it in, here are some sample papers: how to cite a footnote, how to do a bibliography. Anything that you might need help with in writing a paper is available to you in the Writing Center. If you need help reaching out to our librarian, this is where you want to go inside of the Writing Center. I encourage you to get to know it. You also want to get acquainted with our Turabian Manual of Style book. Whatever book that is current will be listed here in our Writing Center. So I encourage you again to get familiar with the Writing Center before the last day of class and that paper is due as well. Also on the left side of the page is the Logos Center. All students are required to own Logos. It is an awesome resource, and it is a biblical software that is used to do research. It is also great for writing sermons. It is also great for learning more about the Bible, studying Greek, studying Hebrew. It is a resource that you will use not just here at Grace, but for all of your Bible studies. So what we've done here is we've placed some tools so that you can learn more about learning Logos. If you're going to invest in such a tool, why not get to use it properly? So what we've done here at Grace, there is a training video that we have taught you how to use Logos for here at Grace. Also, we've also added a place for you to get familiar with Logos on logos.com. Also, there are great videos on YouTube. So there are 3 buttons here in the Logos Center on how to get familiar with Logos. I encourage you again to get familiar with the Logos Center before you need it. So this is a great resource center for you. So there are 3, as I encourage you again to get familiar with these 3 resources: the Library Resource Center, the Writing Center, and our Logos Center. They will always be on the left-hand side of your course, also in the courses at the top. There is another center that you want to get familiar with, and that's called your Student Frequently Asked Questions. We get a lot of questions. How do I do this? How do I access certain areas? So we've put together videos that are familiar with just us, how Grace does things. So if you go into this area, these videos will help you how to get acquainted with Grace. Once you become a student, you'll do certain things and you'll wonder, how do I learn? How do I do these things the Grace way? So once you get here, you can again start the training, or you can click on the modules button. And here are the questions. How do I log into Populi, which is our student information system? How do I log into Canvas? How do I access the videos for my classes? How do I register for classes? How do I know what classes to take? How do I find the academic catalog? All of these questions are questions that we get as employees of Grace on a regular basis. So we've taken these questions and we've placed them in certain videos that can help you. So this will be an area that you might want to visit quite often. Finally, once you're a student inside a course, you will want to see how to do things. What does a course look like? So we're going to go into the research writing course really quickly and see what a course looks like. Inside of the research writing course, here's the home page. Every course will look the same. The only thing different is the basic image at the top, and you should tell you what course you're in. The course guide will tell you more about the course. It will tell you who the professor is, how to contact that professor, how to access the syllabus, things like that. And every week there is certain content information, and these buttons will get you to those. Let's quickly go into the course guide, and then which will tell you a little bit more about the course. It will tell you course details. It will tell you who your professor is. It will show you how to access the syllabus, how to access each course content, and it will also give you the course learning outcome. If you select the back button, it will take you back to the home page. And for each week, it will give you the content for that particular week. What will be necessary for that week? What will be covered in that week? What assignments are due for that week? If you're in doubt about the week, you could always go to the modules tab and see that week 1, there's that page that we went to, that there's a discussion due for that week, or if there's an assignment due. So I encourage you again to get familiar with this before the course stop. Now, a lot of students before classes have started want to know, how do I access my syllabus? How do I get to know about the courses before I even register for the courses? Under courses, you'll have a button that says View All. And I want to encourage you to go there and get acquainted with the courses. Click on View All. Over in the right-hand side, it says Browse More Courses. When you click on there, you're going to get this nice little catalog. At the top, it says your URL for that is gsot.instructure.com/all courses. You can get to that even if you're not inside of Canvas. And once you're here, say you want to take the leadership course. You could search for the leadership and it'll get you there. And once you click on leadership, say you're not registered for that course, but you're interested in that course. You click on leadership, it will take you to the course. You don't have any details about the course, but if you notice on the left-hand side, it says syllabus. When you click on syllabus, it will take you to the syllabus. If you're at a graduate level, you can download the graduate syllabus or the undergraduate syllabus and get more details about this particular course. Again, if you want to get back to your home, you can always click on the Grace logo, which will take you back to your notification page, which will give you more content information. It will tell you if you have assignments due or anything like that. I've given you a little information about Canvas and how to get in here. Again, I encourage you to learn more about Canvas by going to the Canvas Student Learning Center. Get acquainted with Canvas because this is where you will learn and get to know your learning management system. Thank you and happy canvassing.